Beloved children of the earth, beloved lights, have you seen my signs? Have you followed my tracks? To those of you who now remain uncomprehending, may I give a hint? You ask for contact and you ask how you can interact with us angels. I allow my beloved light, the messenger, to place the necessary sign in the credits, for I have a message for you. But today it is not about signs which I have already sent to you and which you can find now fathom afterwards. No, today I address you with a message from the heavenly spheres. Although message alone is not quite right, beloved lights, but I will reveal more in a moment. You are longing for hope, for confidence, for salvation. I tell you, salvation begins in you and through you. No one else can save you. Only you have the power to do so. But we can accompany your process of salvation in love. Are you wondering how you can put yourself on the path to salvation? Well, by taking action, beloved light, by taking action. Constant waiting and inactivity will not bring about change on the outside. How is that possible when everything begins with you? How is it possible to receive a different reflection to what you send out? This is only created by the impression of illusion. And so today I would like to lovingly offer you the opportunity to free yourself from the gaze of illusion and to gain insight. It is up to you, but you also have the opportunity to seek help if you cannot find the answers to your questions on your own. It is time to act, my child. Change your actions, work on yourself, and listen to my message from the angelic realm. It is time to act, and that is why I am addressing you today. Further clues will follow as planned. It is time to allow your consciousness a further path of reality, if the time has already come. Your ascension into the primordial state of harmony is well on its way, even though you may perceive something different from the outside. It is the gaze of illusion and those of the illusionists who mislead you to perceive something other than what is actually the case. For I tell you, you could probably perceive a lot of miracles on the outside already if you only saw the things from different perspectives. It is necessary for you to act and discover further clues for yourselves. So many wonders of the new age are all around you. The golden age is already here, beloved lights, and there is still much anchored in your timeline that should belong to a bygone era. Again, this is always up to you, dear ones. It is you who allow yourselves to be led by deception. It is you who fall for the games of darkness, and so it is my concern to send you a message through the power of my love that you could be so much further along if you would allow it. Yet you allow yourselves to be led by the political chaos that is a show. It is a theatrical production designed to freely reveal the scope of the illusionists, so that even the most deeply asleep among you will be shaken awake. Acknowledge that the actions and influences of the other side are permitted in so far as they are designed to awaken the sleeping. Accept this statement without judgment, my lights. Accept my words without judgment. You cannot see the bigger picture, and yet, dear lights, it is time to act. Urgently, for the time to act is now, and it always begins with you. I allow myself to deliver a personal message to your soul. I'm allowing myself to enter your home and visit you. Don't you believe me? Overcome the illusion, dear light. You don't believe it is possible that angels or other creatures of reality could be around you? I have called you to me to grant you a miracle today. I have called you to me to give you guidance and to deliver a message of love. I allow myself to embrace you in love. You can live in reality, my child. It is time for action. It is time for reality, and today I'm training you to accept it. You expect to see miracles outside, but you don't really resonate with miracles, or you hold yourselves lower in your faith. Do you know that you have overwhelming gifts within you? Do you know who you are, my child? Do you know? Or are you searching? Numerous keys are hidden here. It is up to you to discover them. It's time to act, and I too am acting now, for I am already with you. I allow myself to embrace you, beautiful soul. I see your greatness, I see your light, and I also see that you could be so much further if you were willing to leave the past behind. Of course, you are not to stand idly by and surrender yourselves completely to the illusionists. Please don't misunderstand me, beloved lights. But many of you are simply approaching this from the wrong perspective. If you are constantly getting excessively upset about who is doing what or what deceptions you are being subjected to, you are feeding the other side with your anger. You feed them to the extent to allow them to strengthen their stronghold. You may indeed adopt perspectives and actions of peace to reveal a counteraction to the other side. But I say to you, always in peace, my dear ones, always in peace. My motivation for meeting you in a different way and giving you my longing advice is not to give in to anger, but to trust and believe that all will be well. For I tell you, this is the key. Through your trust, your faith, your hope, your confidence, you are sending signals to the cosmos. Therefore, the celestial realms react and will mobilize those very forces that will eventually dissolve all your illusionary problems of their own accord, as the dark side is deprived of any breeding ground. Yes, you are removing the ground from under the dark power. It can no longer hold on and will eventually be removed from its throne altogether, which it only holds on to with all its might and gritted teeth. I tell you, the days of darkness are over if you change your ways. They will now use much illusion, deception, lies, and intrigues to give you the illusion that they are sitting on the throne of power. They will make you believe that you are powerless, but I tell you, it is you who have already triumphed, if only you would realize it. The more you believe in yourselves, the more you work on yourselves, the more you reflect love and peace outwards, the more you feel compassion, the more you treat each individual with understanding and charity. That is the greatest power of the light that you can use. And when all of you, yes, all of you, pull together and each of you remain true to your own love and understanding, then the structures of the dark forces will crumble, even visibly to you on the outside. Know that it is in the nature of the dark structures to indulge in illusion, deception, and deceit. But if you turn your back on them and never look at them again, their play is over. For how can they put on a show if no one is watching? And so I tell you, let the last sentence sink in deeply. Reflect on what you radiate, how you live, what you do and what ultimately presents itself to you on the outside. To help you further on an individual level, I allow myself to offer you a period of contemplation, which I will accompany with my presence. I will be with and around you for as long as my protégé plays music for us, and so it is that you can now actually perceive physical touch. Go within and feel my presence, my dear. Metatron is with you on your path of enlightenment. May all enlightenment flow to you, my child.